Okay, friends, here's the inspiration for our project. That's Basquiat. Our project is going to look a little bit like this. We're going to make a background first using pastels. Like my slideshow that I showed, you can kind of see I'm making the city skyline. We got the Bay Bridge, we got Lombard Street, we have Salesforce Tower, making a couple of things like the moon and the sun, and just like Basquiat, maybe writing down a couple of words that remind me of the city. There's the Palace of Fine Arts. I'm coloring some of these things in a little bit more, adding some ocean, making the painted ladies. I even added some music notes and little twinkles, writing Muni a couple times, crossing words out, because he does that too. Writing Bart. Some of this will be covered by your picture, but, go crazy, have fun with it. Make sure it's fully colored. And yeah, like I said, we want to try to emulate the artist. So since he drew the city skyline, I decided to do that. You can make a choice of what symbols you decide to put on here or what landmarks you decide to put on here. So yeah, I'm just doing a decent job coloring, making sure it's fully colored. The next step is going to be cutting and gluing our picture. So doing this pretty quickly because it's on sped up fast forward mode, but you want to make sure to kind of decide where is it going to go before you glue it on and kind of get an idea of where you want to place it before that. So our next step is going to be adding details. So we'll be adding a crown. As you know, Basquiat puts crowns on people he admires. So we're going to put crowns on ourselves. I did that with some pastel, but now I'll use some acrylic paint to kind of make it stand out more. And if you need to, you can go over it a couple of times just to make sure that you get your lines looking the way you want them. You can add other things using paint as well. So I'm going to use some red paint to kind of make it stand out. As you know, Basquiat likes to write king on his portrait, so I'm going to write queen on mine. And it's fine to put it over the picture because it kind of helps it blend in to the background that's really bright and colorful, so the gray doesn't look like it doesn't fit in. So we're just adding a couple of little details to kind of make the photo look like it's a part of the portrait in the back. So I'm just using pastels for some of this, giving it some life. You can add some details to your clothes too if you want. I think the last thing I'm going to do is add some more paint on the side. Maybe write SF, make it bold since it's our city. I said you can go over it a few times just to make sure you get it the way you want it. And here is what our finished product will look like. There you go. Have fun.